The Fawley Challenge Cup underway between Leander Club A on the Berkshire Station, Windsor Boys School on the Buck Station, and these two crews race each other time and time again here at Henley Royal Regatta. Both have had their names on the trophy, but Windsor Boys are going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, great race we've got here, and how about this Windsor Boys cruise? They've veered really badly over towards the Leander crew. A real shame, because they got a great start. They got away really nice and fast, but it's quite easy to let yourself just wander away from the island, because they have to row under the island. They've let themselves get off station, now had to make a correction. That will have lost a little bit of speed for them.
Yeah, they've come on to Leander Club's home course here. They're on their waters, and they've been shaken enough to push themselves into the middle of the water. This could be the final, Greg, really honestly. Both of these programmes are absolutely exemplary in schoolboy sculling, and Windsor Boys here have recovered well from that initial steering blip.
Yeah, the Windsor Boys are going to be a little bit disappointed, because it looked to me like they were going to be taking, a few feet lead. They gave that lead away. Now will they be able to just settle and go, now we're just going to have to keep eating away again? But as it is, we see them pretty much stroke for stroke, and if anything, Leander are the ones who are slightly on the creep. Just each stroke taking an inch a stroke.
Well, Leander Club last won this event back in 2019. It was the Windsor Boys' turn last year. They won this event where they had the Windsor Boys match-up in the final, the A-B crews going head-to-head. So two huge programmes within this. Leander, they took home the bronze medal at the National Schools, and it was actually Windsor Boys that won on that occasion. So it would be overturning a big result there from the National Schools.
Yeah, it'd be a good step on from this Leander quad if they can move on from that bronze medal. But they did win the school's head back earlier in the year, so it's been very close between these two quads. And it's just right across this event, the Fawley has been a fantastic, these junior men in the quad sculls.
Yeah, they've been going thrown punch for punch here. School's head went to Leander. National Schools went to Windsor Boys. Who is Henley Royal Regatta going to go to? Because I think whoever wins this race, they'll face Hinksey in the final. I do honestly think that this is, the matchup of the day of this event. Windsor Boys, well, they actually hold all the course records for the Fawley Challenge Cup as well. So they've just got so much prowess in this event.
They do, and Hinksey could be at home watching us now, so I'm sure they won't be written off. I'm sure they'll be tuning in now and seeing who could we be racing tomorrow, which one of these two will it be, and I know there's great competitors as well, so we've still got a massive one to look forward to when it comes around tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, Hinksey have taken some huge scalps this week, so we saw them race Los Gatos earlier. They were so punchy, they were so motivated, and like you say, Greg, they could be tuning in right now. Leander still leading as we come into Fawley, but Windsor Boys, they're looking composed, and there's still a lot of overlap here. You can hear the cheers the whole way down the course. This is usually the quiet part.
Yeah, this is usually the quiet part of the course, but as we know, it's Leander. They train on this piece of water in Henley. It's Windsor Boys who are so successful last year. You talked about that programme that Mark Wilkinson runs. They had 2 quads in the final last year. Here they are with a new combination, and they're still hanging on to that Leander Club quad to their left. It's not done yet, as Sarah Winklis looks to be reaching for that flag again.
Yeah, Sarah Winklis being kept busy here in this semi-final of the Fawley Challenge Cup. She just put it down then. I think she, I've jinxed it as the commentator. I was going to say, I think she was happy enough that the crews had returned to their station, and she's debating, I think warning Leander, it seems to me, are just drifting in towards the Buck Station.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's this Leander boat. Those pink blades are probably just over the central halfway point. So I'm sure Sarah Winklis is thinking they're right on the edge. Are they going to move back? But at the moment, she seems happy for them to hold that position. I think it's advantageous to them. I don't think it's helping Windsor Boys right now. They're going to be feeling a little bit of that bow wave, I reckon.
Wow, this is going to be really gut-wrenching stuff here. Sarah Winklis moving Leander Club back to their station, and with that adjustment, and they've got Windsor Boys hot on their heels, we could see a row through here. They're going for it. Windsor Boys making their move at Remenham.
Windsor Boys making a move, just the wrong moment for Leander to have to make that steering correction, and they also caught a little bit of a wash. There's some boat wakes on the water. You can't see how difficult it is now, but in these sculling boats, 2 oars for each sculler, they need really, really good boat skills, as well as, of course, the fitness and strength to get over this course. And this is looking very close again now.
Wow, what are Leander Club going to do here to respond? They've managed to adjust that steering well enough to be back on the straight and narrow, but it's allowed Windsor Boys to climb through that open door that's been left for them and get back onto terms. Leander Club, this is the bow seat here. Freddie Foxwell, who won 2 gold medals at the Coupe de la Jeunesse, which is a junior international regatta. He was in the bow seat of the semi-final of Henley Royal Regatta last year. And look at this, he's going to have to drive these guys on as Windsor Boys keep knocking on the door.
Well, here we go. It looks like it's about a canvas or a deck. The bit at the front of the beginning of the boat, that's the lead the Leander Club have now coming into the enclosures as Atticus Chute takes a look to his right. His brother was in the stroke seat for Windsor Boys last year. Can he follow in his footsteps? Can he raise that rating and lead his crew through in front of the enclosures?
Here we go, Leander Club. It's a tiny look there. Freddie Foxwell joined by Nathaniel Gordon, Byron Richards and Guy Hutchins here. This quartet have got a massive ask of them here in the final 300 metres of the Henley Royal Regatta course. They come into the enclosures and they are neck and neck with the Windsor Boys School, who make one more gear change. They've gone up through the ratings. They're trying to move again now.
And here we go, there's still about 150 metres left. Windsor Boys have had to make a little steering correction, but both crews are on their stations. Both crews lifting the stroke rate, lifting the stroke rate. When they come level with us, I think they've got 10 strokes to go. Here we go, they're going to be bow ball to bow ball. It's going to be 10 strokes sprinting into the line.
Oh, it is absolutely dead level. Leander Club, Windsor Boys, both of these have got many a win in the Fawley Challenge Cup, but only one place available in tomorrow's final. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the home favourites, Leander Club? Windsor Boys trying once again to get to the final, and I think Leander, but we'll wait for the replay. I don't think either of them will know. That was absolutely sensational, and there it is, Leander Club A. Sarah Winklis gives that the white flag. What a race here in the evening of the Saturday of Henley Royal Regatta in the Fawley Challenge Cup. Wow, wow, wow. The Windsor Boys gave that absolutely everything they could have done.
Well, Camilla, you called it. What a showdown this was going to be. These two crews have been so competitive all year. They didn't disappoint as we have a look here, just in here on this close-up picture, just how they struggled. And the Leander crew had to make that steering correction. Saw that little look across at the front, at the top of the enclosures. Wow, Windsor sprinted so well and made Leander work for it every single stroke of the way.
And I mean, like I said, the steering, even at that top end of the course where they had to make that big adjustment, Greg, you know, it does go to, you do think if they'd have just stayed straight, they'd have been on better terms there. Look at that. A canvas is the difference between making the final here and I'm speechless. That was such a wonderful race.